Okay, so you picked the word translucent, Gus. Can you reread the sentence?
When she held them up to the sun, the light shone through the translucent stones, making them glow softly.
Excellent. So, what do we think that might mean? What is another word do you think we might use for it? Philip?
Maybe they're kind of like see-through or something.
Why do you think they're see-through?
Because when she put them up to the light, the light shined through.
Mm-hmm. So when she put them up to the light like that, it said in the text, the light shone through them. Okay. So another word we might say is see-through. Mm-hmm. Okay. And I agree. I like how you use the text and how you use what it said when it said the light shone through them. I think that was a good thing to include. So who can use translucent in another sentence if we think it means see-through? Veronica?
The girl translucent through the lamp.
Looked through the
glass.
The translucent glass?
And see the cat.
Mm-hmm. Because if you look in here, it says the translucent stone, so that's describing the stones. So,
And it makes sense because if you change translucent to see-through, it would still make sense.
Absolutely, that's a perfect strategy.
The
That's a
see-through
perfect
stones.
Exactly.
Or even clear.
Or clear. Clear would be another one. Absolutely. You guys are so smart. Okay, so I liked Veronica's sentence. She said, what did you say? The girl looked through the translucent window
To see the cat.
to see the cat. Excellent. Okay, so you guys can stop recording. Okay. If you did a roding, can I have someone read the sentence? Philip?
Tala clutched her stones tightly and thought about how the river had polished and smoothed them, slowly eroding the rough edges over time.
So, what do you think it might mean? What word might you replace eroding with? Tala clutched her stones tightly and thought about how the river had polished and smoothed them, slowly eroding the rough edges over time. Yeah. Felt the rough edges over over a long time. Let me come back to you, okay? And I'll let you think about it. Yeah.
What was it just going to say? Something like the rubbing.
Rubbing.
Like
Yeah.
forming a shape.
Forming a shape.
Like from the rough edges, maybe the water kind of made the rocks soft and like made the shapes not like pointy, like not rough, but like smooth.
Like wearing it out, kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Like wearing it out.
Because it said polished
Because you said
and
it's
smooth.
changing the shape. Polished and smooth. Okay. Yeah, the rough. Okay, so I like how
kinda
you're
like
looking back in the
forming it.
text. You're saying, well, it has to do with polished and smooth, and then over time, the rough edges, they eroded, or you're right, changed shape. So, why don't we? So we want to. What word do we want to replace eroding with?
Forming.
Forming.
Yeah.
Or
Okay. Okay, let's try forming. Who would like to read it with forming? Veronica.
The river had polished and smoothed them slowly, forming the rough edges over time.
I think that makes sense. Absolutely. Okay. Who would like to use eroding in a new sentence? Yeah.
I was eroding the clay.
Awesome. Okay. And what's happened so far in the text? I'm going to discuss this again. Okay, so my question was, what is causing them to fight and what will make them stop? And as we're reading, that's what we'll discuss. So can you repeat your answer again?
Is because their father died.
Their father died? How do you know?
Because it said, like, the mom was mad and everything. And it said that, I think, 3 years ago or something, or 3 months ago, the father died.
So why would that cause them to fight?
Because, like, they're mad that he died and everything.
And you think that makes them act differently? Excellent.
It said in the story their mom thought they were taking the anger out on their other because their father died.
Absolutely.
And they're really upset about it, and they're just taking the anger out on each other.
Absolutely. So as we continue to read today, we'll find more clues in the text and use our own background knowledge to answer the questions, what's causing them to fight, which we kind of already talked about, and then what will make them stop fighting. Okay? So I want you to be aware of that. You can click the record button again. Okay, so what do we think will make them stop fighting? What did we highlight in the text? Gus?
I would like you both to research your stones without arguing, just this once, and maybe that caused them to realize that they've been arguing basically their entire life, and well, not their entire life, until right after their father died, they started arguing, and maybe now they realize that maybe they should just get along.
So you think what her mom said just there is going to let them realize what they're doing wrong? Awesome. Awesome. Does anyone else have any other thoughts? Now remember, inferences can be different for everyone, so you can all have your own opinions or ideas with this. What other things did we infer from this page? Did we have any unfamiliar... Oh, were you going to say something?
No.
No. Did we have any unfamiliar words?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do one unfamiliar word, and then we can just kind of talk about it. Philip?
Talismans or something.
Okay, can you read the sentence with that word?
We need to find a website about talismans first.
Okay, so who said that?
Paco.
Okay, what do you think it might mean? Yeah.
Something about cavemen.
Cavemen? What's Paco interested in? Yeah.
He thinks his rock is from a volcano.
Does he?
No, he thinks that it's like magical
Oh,
or something.
Yeah, I thought he thinks it's magical. So, what kind of website do you think he'd want to go to?
Like a fortune something magical thing.
Website.
Okay, so what do you think talismans might mean?
Fortune.
Yeah.
It might mean, well, I think it's probably a rock that looks like the rocks they have, and
Not quite. Yeah.
Maybe like he knows all different types of rocks. Maybe he knows what type of rock it is. So maybe that's a type of a rock.
Well, we know what he's interested in, right?
Yeah.
He's interested in like the kind of the fortune and
Magic.
magic kind of thing. So, what kind of website do you think you might want to go to? A website about
Magic.
magic first,
Yeah.
or maybe like a fortune teller or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So,
Well, it kind of would make sense in the sentence because it says you need to go to a website about magic first.
Well, kind of. It's just like a fancy.
And I like how you said about the rock, like a website with different rocks and pictures of them, and right? Didn't you say something
That's
about that?
probably what Tower would want to go on.
Okay. Well, sometimes when we read in the text, we can get good ideas of what it might mean, but we can't figure out exactly what it means for sure. So, hit the record button again, and go. How do you think that this Apache Teardrops story is going to affect Tala and Paco? Yeah.
Well, since it said like the tears turned into black stones that rested in the river, like maybe they'll think that it's like real and everything, and maybe like Paco will be like, "Ha, I told you," because Talbot said it was volcanic rocks, and in this it said that they weren't. Like it didn't say that they weren't volcanic rocks, but it said that like they're magical like tears.
Well, in the chapter before, didn't they mention how the rocks are volcanic and they're also good luck? I think this is just the story, the Apache Teardrops. I think this is just the legend of why they're good luck. So I think they're still volcanic. So how do you think that this story, parts of this story, might affect their life now? Yes.
maybe they'll be sad because some of them were saying like they were driven off the edge of a cliff and stuff, and they'll realize that they shouldn't be fighting. They should be, happy that they weren't in that situation or something like that, and they might start getting along.
Absolutely. So the part in the text where it talks about all the unfortunate things that happen might make them more thankful for what they have. Absolutely, yeah.
I did this before, but I didn't know if it
8 stones.
Okay.
Whoever carries these stones will have good luck always.
Okay, and how does that affect them?
Well, kind of what Philip said. It says it's good luck,
Mm-hmm.
but the stones are also volcanic,
Mm-hmm.
so it might affect it just a little bit.
Might affect too.
Paco and Tella.
How so?
Because Paco would probably be bragging if they actually were just good luck stones.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think he's the oldest and he likes to brag a lot.
Okay.
And it
Okay.
says that they're like, it doesn't really say that much about volcanic stones, so maybe they're like more magical. Like maybe they're the beliefs of the stones. It's like mostly people just want them for their luckiness and stuff.
Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Any other things that you want to share? Okay. Let's go on to the next page. What'd you highlight from?
Yeah, that like as I was thinking about the woman who had cried for
And how do you think that's going to affect them?
because like their stones were like at that time, so they could kind of think how special they are to have that, like to have stones that were around when the men were there.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, Allie?
I don't know if this would really be what you're at, but I highlighted thinking about the woman who had cried for their man, and a blanket of sadness covered them both.
Why did you highlight that?
Because it was kind of like thinking about the woman who had cried for the man. They were kind of like, you could see how they were like, it was like,
Yeah.
They felt like kind of sad.
yeah.
How the story like made them feel sad for the women? Absolutely. Okay. I'm gonna have you finish the story